So you're gonna need embroidery floss, a pair of scissors, a clipboard. You don't need a clipboard, but I'm using one. You can use a safety pin, some tape, a thumbtack, anything to keep your bracelet in place. If you want, you can use a ruler. I never use a ruler, I never have. I don't measure my strings, but I can suggest to you some type of measurement. And I'm gonna be teaching you how to do a chevron today, so please keep watching. And by the way, I'm using 4 colors. You can use less or you can use more. So yeah, I hope this tutorial helps you. Now that I cut my string, I would say I cut my string about 50 to 60 inches long. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming I did. Like I said, you can measure yours if you want to. I am using 4 colors. I am going to loop my bracelet. So I'm going to be folding it in half. You would want to grab the ends of your string. You would want to meet the ends. Pull the ends together and fold the bracelet in half. And you would create a loop at the top of your bracelet. I'm going to teach you how to do a loop. You would want to fold it around your finger. Pull the remaining string at the top in through the loop, and you would want to pull up. It's really not that hard. I'm going to be teaching you how to do a chevron today. If you don't know what a chevron is, I'm obviously going to be teaching you. And that's how it would look. If you want to use less colors, you can. And by the way, since you did fold it in half, it will now be 8 strings, not 4. So let's get started, and I hope this video will help you learn how to do a chevron today. Okay, so this is how you would want to set up your bracelet. The very first color on the left side will be the first color you are going to use. The second will be the second, the third will be the third, and the fourth will be the fourth. The right side is a mirror image of the left side. We will be doing forward and backward knots in this video. If you do not know how to do your forward and backward knots, I will try my best to teach you how to do them anyways. So, I don't want to make this video so difficult. I want to go really slow. I'm not going to try to go super quick so you guys can actually learn how to do it. And we'll be doing a chevron today. By the way, why I keep saying the word chevron is because that is the name of this bracelet. I don't know why that's the name of this bracelet, but just Google the word chevron. Maybe the same pattern will come up. I have no idea. Anyways, you're going to want to take the first string on the left and you're going to want to do a forward knot on the second string. Sorry if my camera keeps moving. It's because, I don't know. I was having a hard time. But anyways, like I said in my last video, and I want to reassure everybody, a knot, for you to do a forward knot and a backward knot or any other knot in a friendship bracelet, you want to do the knot twice. So always do it twice. Okay, so now that you're done doing the forward knot on the second string, you would want to grab the third one, which is like the aqua color one, and you're going to want to do another forward knot. Like I said, I don't want to go too quick. Make sure you tighten your knots really nice. I wasn't really doing that in this video just for the fact that I wanted for you guys to see exactly how to do it, but make sure you do tighten your knots real nice so your bracelet can look real nice. Okay, so you're going to want to go to the third string, which is the light blue one. And you're going to want to do another forward knot on that one. And once you get to the middle, you are going to stop. So that side is finished. You obviously did 3 forward knots. Okay, so now you're going to do the right side. And now this is where, when I first started, I was always messing up. But I want to try my best for you guys to see exactly how I'm doing it. So I'm going to try my best to go real slow. Okay, now that you are on the right side, you're going to want to do backward knots. You're going to want to grab the very last string on the right side. You want to do a backward knot on the string next to it, which is like that navy string, like a faded out navy string, navy color string, whatever. And you're going to want to do a backward knot. Backward knots are like backward fours. You want to go over the string. You want to go through the loop, and you're gonna pull up, and you're gonna repeat the same step on the next string. So you're going to do another backward knot. Sorry, my strings were like being really crazy and they kept getting like stuck to each other. Make sure you always hold your bass string. That's the string you're going to knot on. I think I mentioned it in my last video, but if you did not know, always hold your bass string. I'm sorry if I was too late to tell you that, but always hold your bass string. I hope you guys can see that really clear. My camera is just like, oh, it was irritating me. Okay, so now that you're done with that string, you're going to go to the very last string, which is the very light blue string. Am I saying the word very too much? I feel like I am. But now that you got to the last one, you're going to want to do one more backward knot. So you're going to want to do the last backward knot, and we're going to meet the middle. We're about to meet to the middle. And a backward knot, and one more backward knot. Sorry, I kept smacking my camera by accident. I wasn't meaning to do that. Okay, so we have reached the middle. Once you get to the middle, I usually do a forward knot like this. I don't do a backwards knot. I don't know why, but I just don't. And then you would go underneath. And go underneath like that. And go like that. So that's how the first row should look. So yeah, but I'm gonna show you how to do the remaining colors, and then I'll show you how it was supposed to look once it gets longer. So let's do that. Okay, now on to the second row. You're gonna want to do 3 forward knots until you reach the middle. So you'll grab the first string and do another forward knot onto the second one. For those who still want to see how I'm doing it, that's exactly why I'm doing the second row. And I'll be doing the third and the fourth until I get to the fourth row, and then I'll show you like another clip where you're gonna see how it's supposed to turn out to look like. You're gonna do another forward knot. And you're going to do another forward knot onto the second string. and you're gonna do the last 4 knot, which is on the 3rd string. I feel like it's 2 candy stripes and then they meet together in the middle, except the one on the right you do backward knots. Does that make any sense? I don't know, I just thought of that right now, but yeah. So once you meet the middle, like I said, you're going to do the right side. Okay, so I already started the right side. You're gonna do backward knots. And I'm on my last one. Once I reach the middle, always remember that you have to reach the middle, and when you reach the middle, you stop. Okay, I wanted to explain one thing. When you get to the middle, it doesn't matter if you do a backward knot or a forward knot. You can do either or. I usually do a forward knot. I don't know why, I just prefer it that way. But you can do whatever you want to do. So, like, I have already reached the middle, as you can see. I'm gonna do a backward knot. Unlike my first row, I did a forward knot. It doesn't really matter what knot you want to use. I'm gonna do a backward knot, and I'm gonna do it really slow because I feel like backward knots are much more harder than forward knots. Like, I don't know why, but when I first started doing backward knots, I was always like effing up the knot for some reason. I have no idea why, but anyways, this is how it would look once you get on the 2nd row, and we will be moving on to the 3rd row. I know I kept smacking my camera when I was doing this. Okay, so I already did the 3rd row. 3 forwards, 3 backwards, you meet to the middle, and I want to show you that you can actually do a forward knot or a backward knot once you reach the middle. Like I said, I'm doing a forward knot because those are my preferred ones when I reach the middle. My preferred knot when I reach the middle. And you can do a forward knot. So that's how the 3rd row would look. I didn't really tighten up my knots. You can tell I didn't. Like, look how it looks, but you want to make sure your knots are tight. So yeah, but I will show you how the bracelet's supposed to end up looking once you reach the 4th row, and so forth and so forth. So yeah, let's get into that, and this video will be ending soon, and I hope this video really helped. Like I said, it makes me happy that I can actually help somebody that wants to learn how to do friendship bracelets. Okay, so now you're on the very last row, and that's how it should look. I know my knots are really loose, but you would keep going and keep going to your desired length. This is how it should look once you keep going, and I hope this video helped, and I hope it taught somebody how to do a chevron. I know, like I said, my knots are loose. Make sure you tighten your knots real nice, not too tight. And that's how it should look. If you want me to do another tutorial on this, if this really didn't help you, I would be more than happy to redo this tutorial. But I hope it did help somebody. And I hope you get the hang of it like I did years ago. But yeah.